During an afternoon, 16-year-old Mia discovered an old painting in the attic while helping her mother Claire organize their new home. The painting depicted a hauntingly beautiful landscape with a distant figure standing at the edge of a forest. "Mom, look at this," Mia said, wiping dust off the frame. Claire's eyes widened. They both were intrigued. That night, as Mia lay in bed, she noticed that the figure in the painting seemed to move. But she didn't care much as she was tired and thought she was dreaming. But the next morning, the figure was gone from the painting. In its place, there was a barely visible keyhole at the base of one of the trees in the painting. Mia and Claire was astonished to see the figure was no more there in the painting. "Where did it go? What is happening?" Claire cried. "Mom, look, is that a keyhole? I don't remember seeing it yesterday." Mia pointed at the painting by touching it. Suddenly, a portal opened from the painting and pulled her into it. She found herself in the very forest depicted on the canvas. Just then, the figure from the painting stood before her. He covered himself with old-fashioned black clothes, even his face covered. He lifted his hoodie and Mia saw a handsome young man looking at her in disbelief. "You are the key," he said, looking at Mia. "You are the key to our salvation." "What are you talking about?" Mia was confused. "I am Caspian," the man started talking. "I am the prince of Ira, the land of love. My family had been trapped in this prison world for 100 years due to a curse. All our people were happy with our rule, when one day a witch dressed as a merchant came to the king's court and tricked us all. He brought with him an artifact and asked the king to name a price on one condition. The kingdom's prosperity would be tripled if the guess was right, and if not, the king would have only his family and nothing else. The king was overwhelmed and only considered the happiness of his people and agreed to the deal. Upon looking at the precious artifact, the king said, "This artifact indeed looks invaluable. I consider it worth 1,000 gold coins." The man's eyes gleamed with triumph as he threw his head back and let out a sinister laugh. His body began to twist, the air around him shimmering with an unnatural energy. As his form morphed into that of a witch, the laughter grew louder and more malevolent, reverberating through the room with a chilling intensity. The witch's cackle filled the space, a sound so filled with dark glee that it sent shivers down the spines of all who heard it. "How dare you? How dare you misjudge the true worth of something so invaluable? Your ignorance is an insult to its immeasurable value," she continued. "I decree you and your family shall dwell in a treacherous forest alone. Time shall stand still until one born with a key receives the artifact's true worth, sets you free from this eternal twilight." Caspian explained his story to Mia. "I believe you are the one born with the key." He stopped. Mia remembered that she had a birthmark of a key on her forehead. She was too embarrassed of it that she always hid it with her fringes. Mia showed Caspian the mark. He was overjoyed and took her to his family. The girl's arrival filled everyone with hope and joy, for she held the key to their liberation from captivity. Just then, the witch appeared out of nowhere with a sinister cackle. "At last, here she comes. So, tell me, dear, how much do you think this artifact is worth?" Pulling the artifact from the air with her finger snap. Mia examined the glowing crystal sphere closely. Her eyes bloomed in marvel. From a young age, her fascination with historical artifacts blossomed into expertise, a passion she wholeheartedly embraced throughout her life. Mia started, "I have never encountered anything so invaluable. It pains me to admit that I cannot determine its value. Its worth transcends anything on this earth." The witch was pleased with Mia's answer. It was precisely what she desired. She had cast a curse on those who recklessly assessed the worth of the unknown, Sometimes acknowledging ignorance was wiser, the witch mused. She turned to Mia, nodding in satisfaction. Your response pleases me. You are the rightful heir to the artifact, she declared. I entrust its power to you. Use it for good, for any malevolent will condemn you into darkness, as it did to me. Remember, only pass it to those who are worthy. It's time for my eternal slumber, she concluded, her voice fading. With an incantation, the king, his family, and all who fell under her curse were released. Then, with a final chant, she erased the key mark on her forehead and transformed the artifact into a talisman, securing it around Mia's neck. The witch then opened a portal for Mia, guiding her back to the painting. As Mia emerged, her mother's worry turned to relief. Mia recounted her incredible journey within the painting. Claire, astonished, revealed that Mia had reappeared a few moments after she vanished into the artwork. The realization dawned on Mia. Time had frozen in the prison world, just as Caspian had warned. Both Mia and Claire was relieved for the moment, but they remained unaware of the enigmatic challenges awaiting them beyond the artifact's mysteries. Do like and subscribe for more mysterious stories.